Hello. Okay, so if you are watching this video, that means somewhere, somehow along the way, we got disconnected. Maybe there was a storm or for whatever reason. So for that, I apologize and thank you for hopping on this. This is like an in case of emergency video. But again, I'll just go over the same stuff. If you already caught some of it, feel free to skip ahead. And just so you guys know, you can post and say hi, and you can certainly still ask questions in here. However, it's not a live feed, so I won't be able to answer them as we go, but we'll still be able to see them. So if you have any questions, feel free to post as they come up. So I will get started. Again, thank you for hopping on, whether this was, the second time or your first time. So why we do these Facebook Live parties is just so we can get the information to our friends and family about what it is that we're doing with Nerium without sounding like a crazy person. And also so you can have your questions answered without committing to anything. I know a lot of people are afraid to ask questions because they're like, oh no, I don't want that person calling me or stalking me, but I am kind of curious. So this is like a no obligation way for you to find out what it is that we're so crazy about and what we actually do, what our products are like, just to have your questions answered. So I will be going over all of the products, and then I will kind of share my story, and it will be short and sweet and simple. And that way you can go from there with whether these things are for you or totally nothing you're ever interested in, but at least this way you know. So my name's Carolyn Camiso. I am calling in today from Syracuse, New York, where it's sunny for like 10 hours a year. I still am happy, but that's just the reality of it, so whatever. Lucky for me, it's been a lot of thunderstorms this year, and I love thunderstorms, so I am okay with that. So first off, I will go over the products. We have 8 products. 5 of them are skincare related and 3 of them are vitamin supplement related. So I tell people all the time, if you want to look younger, you should try Nerium. If you want to feel younger, you should try Nerium. All of our products come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is awesome because there's no obligation. So you can order it, use the whole thing. If you return an empty bottle, you can still get your money back. So there's really nothing to lose. So first, I'll be going over our products. This is our first product. As you can see here, it's our night cream. This is like the one that we started with. This is like liquid gold in a bottle. This, like I said, was the first product we came out with. If we had an entire business just based on this product alone, we would still have a successful company because this product is awesome. It's an anti-aging product, so it addresses every single issue that has to do with anti-aging. If you go into a department store, you see like, I don't know, 10 or 15 different products, and one of them's for under your eyes, and one of them's for skin tone, and one of them's for wrinkles, and one of them's for bags. It's just like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't even know where to start, let alone like spending all that money. I would be overwhelmed with the things I had to buy, and I would probably last about one night doing multiple steps because I like simplicity. So this bottle does that. It literally, I tell people all the time, if you have an issue with your skin, you should try Nerium. And it's not just anti-aging. Of course, when I started, I was 34. I wasn't really overly concerned with anti-aging, but I started using it because I wanted to share it and sell it. So I had to know if it worked. And in my first week, it was crazy, but my skin got brighter. And the best way I could describe it is just radiant. My pores got smaller, which is weird because even my husband's like, your pores look smaller. I'm like, how the heck would you notice my pores? But okay. But it's funny how that happens because your makeup starts to go on smoother. So my first week I started wearing less makeup and my skin was brighter. But it does so much more than just, wrinkles, and people use it all over their body. They use it on their scars. If you have any scars on your body, it will help with that. It helps with stretch marks. Like, if you have any kind of imperfection on your skin, you should try the night cream. We're totally not a medical company. We're not allowed to make medical claims, but I've seen it work on medical ailments such as like psoriasis, rosacea, cystic acne. Like, I just tell everybody, because they're like, will it help with this? Will it help with that? I'm like, just try it. Just try it. You have to try it. If you have seen our before and after pictures, awesome, because those are mostly from our own customers or brand partners or family members. We don't have a bunch of stock photos like from corporate saying, here, post this, post this. No, we make our own portfolios because the product works, so it's really easy to find pictures of people that have worked on. So that's what's great. It's not just a stranger. Like, if you saw a picture of somebody that you've never met before and they said, look at how great this night cream works, you would probably be like, that's totally photoshopped. So when you see it of our friends or family or somebody that's tagged in it, you can actually like click on their page and stalk them and be like, huh, they really do look good. So that's one thing that I really like about our product. It works. So that's definitely a plus. So if you have any issues with your skin, try the night cream. It is one step, super easy to use. You wash your face or rinse your face off at night, put 2 or 3 pumps on your hand, mix it with water. It's activated by water, which is great because this is concentrated, okay? So this bottle's gonna last you a while. You just need a couple pumps. Mix it with water, put it on your face. You're gonna feel it start to dry. It kind of feels like glue drying a little bit on your face, which is great. It's just tightening. It's not a very conforming mask. You can honestly, people are like, well, I had a glass of wine last night. I forgot to put on my night cream. I'm like, put it on before you have your glass of wine. Like, you can wear it in public and people wouldn't know that you're wearing it. So, super, super easy to get into. The next morning, you just rinse it off. And I promise you, even on day 1, your skin is going to feel silky smooth. Like, you're definitely going to feel the difference after your first day. You're like, oh my gosh, it's so soft. So you're gonna love it. So get your hands on it, try it, order it, ask for a 5-day sample. We do that too. But definitely hook up with a person who asked you to hop on this and get your hands on this. Next up is our day cream. It's kind of funny. I always joke and say it's so easy even a man can use it, but it is. Which we all, well, different subject for another day. This is our day cream. So this is just a moisturizer. So we came up with this. Everybody loved it. They rinsed it off in the morning and they go, well, now what do we do? We want more. So Miriam listened and we came out with a day cream. So this is just your moisturizer. If you use one now, I used to use a Vino. After you get out of the shower or wash your face in the morning, usually you want something just to keep you moisturized throughout the day. So this is awesome. It should totally come with a warning because when you run out of it, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm out of day cream. Like, I need more day cream immediately. It's like one of those things where you have to stock up and order 2 just so you have one on hand all the time. It's really, really light. So when I first started using it, I was like, there's no way this is going to last me throughout the day. Like, I'm literally going to have to reapply 4 or 5 times. If any of you are from Syracuse, you know about our winters here, but your skin gets extremely dry. One time, you only have to use it once. It is awesome. So like I said, you're going to want to order extra of this so you don't run the risk of running out of this. Running out of this when you're on vacation is like the end of your vacation. So don't say I didn't warn you. So, and this does have active anti-aging ingredients in it as well. So just really quick, if you were to go into a department store like Macy's or Lord & Taylor or whatever, and you went up to the Clinique counter or L'Oreal or whatever they sell there, well, first of all, not only would you probably have to buy 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 products to do what this does alone, but in order for that product to be labeled whatever it is, so let's say it's a wrinkle reducer, it has to work by as low as 2%. Which is like extremely low, and it's awful because you pay a fortune for these things because like the more money you spend, you think the better it's going to work, and that's not always the case. So they work as low as 2%, and the highest they go in a department store is up to 11%. This bottle reduces your wrinkles by up to 30%, and if you add the day cream to it, it's up to 40%. So these together are literally up to 20 times, like not 20%, 20 times better than the things you can buy in the department store. And on top of it, super, super easy. 1 step, 2. That's it. You're good to go. Okay. Next up is our firming cream. Okay, this is magic in a bottle. This is for your neck down, and it tightens and firms and smooths anywhere. If you have cellulite, if you have loose skin, if you have the hang under your arm, if you're still waving 5 minutes after you're done waving, that's awful. Again, I'm going to say this should come with a warning. Like, once you start, you're never going to want to stop because it is awesome. It doesn't make you lose weight, but it makes you look like you have, which is equally as good in my book. It is just, okay, so when I first started with Nerium, I saw these before and after pictures, and again, there are people that I knew, and I was like, there's no way. Not that I didn't believe their pictures, because I did, but I was like, there's no way it's going to work like that on me. Like, apparently I'm resistant to Firm. So I didn't use it. And my friends were like, what the heck? You're not using the Firm? Like, what is your problem? Start using it. So I started using it, and I never want to miss a day. So, like, it is officially short season here in Syracuse, probably everywhere where you guys are. If you are embarrassed to put on a pair of shorts because your legs are bumpy, use the Firm. 30 days and you're going to look awesome. But you're not going to want to stop after 30 days. You're going to want to keep going. But you will definitely see a difference in your first month. An even bigger difference after 2 months. And after 3 months, you'll probably be right where you want to be. So it is awesome. Oh, I was going to say, it's also just like a really awesome lotion. So people like use it on their chapped feet. So like, as a brand partner, we get our products for free, which I'll get into that later, but I literally use it from my neck all the way down to my feet. If you're just starting and you're paying for your product, I would suggest that you start in one spot, whether it's under your arms or your legs or your stomach or love handles or whatever, because if you use it all over your body, you're going to run out sooner, like I do. But I have free inventory, so it's okay. I take advantage of it. So there's your warning. Next up is our eye serum. Little magic in a bottle. So this was our first product that we came out with that actually gives us instant results. So it's actually specifically designed for a sensitive area around your eyes. It's going to help with crow's feet. It's going to give you an eye lift. You're going to use it above or below and above your eye. But not only does it give you instant results, it's actually super, super healing to the sensitive area around your eyes. So if you've ever seen any of those infomercials, or there's even like videos posted on Facebook where somebody uses it and you see the results and you're like, oh, that looks really good. It also looks a little scary, like something shouldn't work that well. Those are actually damaging to your skin. Nerium is the only product out there that the longer you use it, the better your skin is going to be. So it's going to give you instant results. And then the longer you use it, the less you'll actually have to use, because you're literally healing that sensitive skin. It's a filler, so people, of course, experiment with it. You don't just have to use it around your eyes. So I always like to pick a spot and kind of show you guys. I might forget at the end to point it out, but this is your warning. Just kind of pay attention. So you just take a couple dabs. These lines bother me, these laugh lines. So I'm going to dab it on. You just put it on, and then you don't make any facial expressions for 30 minutes while it dries. And you guys will see kind of throughout this video that that line is going to disappear. So definitely cool. So before Nerium, I was a bartender. And if you've ever worked in a restaurant, you know that people don't like to order off the menu. I don't know what it is, but that was like the special order. So they used to always say to me like, oh, what's the best thing that's not on the menu? Or what's a super secret thing that's not on the menu? What can I order? What do you order? So this is your super secret order, okay? So I told you before that I don't like steps. So I would put on the night cream, and then I would put on my day cream, and I would go. And I would kind of skip this because it was an extra step. And then, about a couple months after this came out, somebody posted their picture after 2 weeks of doing this. She had no makeup on, and she had been mixing 2 pumps of the day cream and 2 pumps of the eye serum and putting it all over her entire face every single morning. So I started doing that, and it is awesome because it gives you that smoothness, but it gives you the moisturizer and also like a little plump, so it fills you, so your makeup goes on smoother. If you ever like have your makeup professionally done and you see it's like caked under your eyes, this kind of prevents that. People actually have been able to stop using concealer altogether because of this. So, and also, little added bonus, if you were thinking about trying the night cream and the day cream, there's a bundle discount, so you could actually add this $60 bottle on for $20. So if you're thinking about these, you're definitely going to want to add this on too, and well, you can use it just for your eyes, or you can do the mix. That's your super secret sauce. Okay. Next up are our hydrogel patches. So this is like a daily product. This is a weekly product, and it is a little pampering for yourself. They are hydrogels. You put them on for like 20 minutes. You can actually, after you do that, flip them up and put them on your eye and get an eye lift. But it is for if you have puffiness, if you have allergies, if you didn't get a lot of sleep, if you feel like you got punched in the face. This is awesome. Even if you just want to spoil yourself and give yourself a little mini facial, just use these. These are an awesome price. You get a box of 5 for $40. So that's 5 weeks worth of product for $40. And they are awesome. I have recently found out this past month that they are an absolute must-have for traveling, which is funny. Like, you don't really realize. So I went away for work without my kids, so I get to sleep in the morning. I was, this is awesome. I'm like, getting tons of sleep, but I still like just felt tired. And I don't know if it's because I just wasn't in my own bed. And I was like, holy cow, I need the hydrogels. Salons here are loving these. They're using it on prom was a huge one. They're using it on their brides. Anywhere where you go to get a service done, they're just saying, hey, you want to add on a little mini facial? And people are loving it. So just super awesome. We say for late nights, date nights, and long flights. If you've just had a rough night, or you watch a sad movie, or if you have allergies, this is going to get rid of the puffiness, and it's going to make you look better. You don't look like you just, like I said, got punched in the face. So these are awesome. So that's it for skincare. That was pretty quick, right? I'm just moving right along. Next up, we came up with our EHT. This is my personal stash. So the bottle is not, or the box isn't even complete. It looks a little ghetto, but it just proves that I use it every day. So this is actually a brain supplement. So kind of like the Firm, when this came out, I was like, how the heck are we going to show before and after pictures of our brain? Like, I'm not using that. And somebody said to me, if it's strengthening your brain, why wouldn't you use it? And I was like, yeah, I'm totally going to use it. So, like the next two products I'm going to show you as well, the more research I do and the more investigating I do into them, the more blown away I am. And I should have known how awesome they were going to be just by how awesome our skincare products were. But this, like I said, it's a brain supplement, so it's actually intended to help with memory, focus, recall, just help you concentrate, which is funny. Like, we hate to admit it, but the older we get, things start to slip. Like, you ever walk upstairs and go, man, what did I come up here for? Or I actually did something really embarrassing the other day. I got out of the shower with the conditioner still in my hair, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, I literally had to get back in and turn on the shower. I was like, oh my gosh. But it does happen the older we get. You start to forget people's names, or you forget what you did last Christmas. Like, it's crazy and sad. So this is designed to help with that. So what it does, I'm totally not a doctor, so just this is really simple. Our brain, it is made up of millions of neuronal connections, and they're like this. And as we get older, they break apart, or if you drink alcohol, they break apart. I mean, we do damage to our brain every single day. They're breaking off. But we have millions, so you don't really notice something. If you've played sports or got a head injury or a car accident or anything, they break off. And once they're broken apart, they can never be connected. So this does not reconnect them. But what it does, it actually strengthens the ones that we have left. So that is like, holy cow, wake-up call, priceless. This was developed after 20 years of research at Princeton University. I love telling people that because it just shows like a lot of work went into this, and it's a really legit product. And this is the only place you can get this. You can't go to GNC and order this. So people are giving it to their parents to help them prolong their memories. People are giving it to their children. It's actually, again, I'm not making medical claims, but just from personal experience, I've heard people saying there are children that have attention disorders. This helps them focus. And it's crazy, but like when your brain is working right, everything else works right. Like it helps with your immune system. And if you really stop to think about how many diseases actually start with your brain, you will be blown away. So if your brain is healthy, you're going to be healthier all the way around. Personally, for me, so a lot of people said that it helps them sleep better. I didn't ever have a problem sleeping, as you might have heard from before, but I was never a morning person. And literally probably 5 days after taking this, my alarm would go off and I stopped hitting snooze. And that is literally after 35 years of hitting snooze. And it's funny because my husband got up and he was like, "What are you doing up so early?" I'm like, "I don't know." So if you need some more energy or if you need help sleeping, try the EHT. If you want just to keep your brain as healthy as you can for as long as you can, you're going to want the EHT. Again, I don't want to get too much into it, but if you think about how many things start with your brain, like your mental state and your happiness. So if your brain is happy, you're going to be in a better place. So that's it. Okay. Next up is our youth factor. These two kind of come together. This is a tablet, and then this is a drink, just a little pouch you pour into your bottle of water. So this works on a cellular level, which before Nerium I was like, I don't know what that means. So again, I'm going to kind of dumb it down. Whether you are into supplements or you have never done supplements, this is a great place to start because it addresses a lot of issues in just a couple simple steps. And that's kind of what Nerium does. So if you know a lot about this stuff, awesome, because you're going to look into it and go, oh my gosh, this says this, this, and this. I can stop taking this. Like, it is awesome. Or if you've never done anything, instead of walking into a store and getting overwhelmed and going, where do I start? Start here. So this is a tablet. You would take it in the morning and it kind of opens up your cells and allows them to be receptive to the vitamins and nutrients and antioxidants that you're going to be putting in later in the afternoon. I didn't know this before Nerium, but a lot of the vitamins that we take before, if your body's not in the right state, they just go right through you. So it's like you're literally pouring money into the toilet. So this is totally queer. I'm going way out of my comfort zone and telling you guys this, but a lot of things start in your head, right? So I have started taking it and almost a month in. It is awesome. The drink tastes awesome. It's got 4 servings of fruits and veggies, which, like anyone, if you guys know, you probably throw a lot of that stuff away. So it's really nice to get the fruits and veggies. I give it to my kids. People are making popsicles out of them. People are adding it to their smoothies. People are putting it in their nightly nightcap drinks. But it tastes awesome. It's berry flavored. So this is what I do. You don't have to do this, and don't tell anybody. This is super secret stuff. Recently, we're like 6 weeks in. My husband and I have started running. That's a whole nother story. I have never been a runner, but whatever. I do like it now. So this is what I do. I take my tablet in the morning, and I literally imagine it going in my body and opening up all of my cells. And that's really what it does. But if you imagine it, I don't know, I feel like it works better. Maybe 2 or 3 hours later, we go for our run, and to get myself through mentally, I picture me breathing in all good stuff and exhaling all bad stuff. And I don't just mean like negative thoughts. I mean like negative things, like illnesses, disease, whatever. I just picture anything bad going out of my body. So this lets it in. And then after my run, my reward is my youth factor drink. It tastes so good. And it's funny, literally, like sometimes it's what gets me through. Like, I can't wait to get back to the car and have this drink. So on my run, I let everything bad out. When I get done, I pour this in my water bottle, I drink it, and I literally like just fill my body up with good, healthy antioxidants. Totally queer. I can't believe I just shared this with you guys. I hope it doesn't go anywhere. And that's not, you don't have to look at it like that. If you think your body is in a healthy state, awesome. Just get the drink, get more vitamins. Or if you think you already get enough vitamins, but they probably go right through you, then just get the tablets. You don't have to do both, but they definitely work better together. Again, I get my products for free, so yes, I take advantage of them. Tons of people, I'm not going to promise, tons of people are reporting weight loss, and it's crazy, but like I didn't even make the connection until somebody else said it, but it literally like stops your cravings. And it is not even marketed as a weight loss product, but again, you're just treating your body right, and it's crazy how your body works when it's supposed to be, when you're giving it the right stuff. So immediately, like first couple of days, I noticed I wasn't starving. My biggest thing is when I get home from the grocery store, I would like open up snacks so I was putting them away. And one time after this, I put away all the groceries and didn't try anything. I was like, that's weird. So cravings, less cravings and less appetite. So that alone is worth it. Again, I've been running, so it's not, you know, all of this, but I think I'm down 9 pounds in a month. So, and people are reporting that everywhere. So that's another added bonus. Okay, so, and again, like, do your research on it. Like, I had no idea about this kind of stuff. It's called Youth Factor. And we have videos, and definitely, you know, ask the person who invited you, say, hey, I want more information. We have videos, we have pamphlets, we can send you everything. So that's that. So really quick, I will share my story. I know we're coming up on half an hour. I'm sorry I've talked your ears off, and then you can get on with your night. I started with Nerium 2.5 years ago. I started in December of 2014, and totally out of my comfort zone, and something I never thought I would. Literally, I would have bet $1 million against it if somebody said you're going to be selling something. I would be like, no, I'm not. I was a bartender. I had been a bartender at the same place for 14 years at that time, and my sister-in-law started posting on Facebook about this company that she joined and these products that she's selling. So, like any really good sister-in-law, I avoided her because I didn't want to buy the products. I didn't want to have a party for her. Selling it that didn't even cross my mind. So I just, what a jerk, like to say it now, but I was not interested. And about 2 weeks in, my brother, who's her husband, called me and said, you've got to join this company with Colleen. Like, you can earn a free Lexus. And I laughed at him. I was like, you're an idiot. Like, I have never even seen a Mary Kay Cadillac, let alone met somebody that has earned one. Do you know who earns a free car in these kind of companies? Like, the person that's been there since day one, or the best salesperson ever. I'm like, I am neither of those. He goes, no, you don't understand. The girl that's above Colleen earned her Lexus in 4 months, and the girl that's above her earned her Lexus and a $50,000 bonus in 8 months. And that kind of hit me, because I knew as a bartender I was never going to get a car as a tip or get a $50,000 bonus. Like, it just wasn't going to happen. So I really stopped to think about it, and I was like, I have nothing to lose. Like, if it doesn't work, it's $500, but if it does work, I could get a car. Like, awesome. So it was $500 to sign up then. It's actually $500 still to sign up. You get way more than $500 worth of product, but you get your business, and it is up and running and ready to go. I earned my money back in my first 45 days, and I tell people that because what's great about Nerium, we're the only company that does this. We're not constantly reinvesting money in our company. So I get my own products for free, and I get free inventory. So I know, like, if you do like jewelry or bags or whatever, like, you have to buy the product so you can show it to people. Nerium's not like that. Once you put your $500 in, that is all you put in ever. So I earned my money back, I was earning my product for free, and I was getting free inventory, and I was a month and a half in. After 3 months with the company, I earned my car, which is a free Lexus, which was like incredible to tell my husband and everybody else who thought I was crazy for joining this company. We get to go pick out a free car. Is still kind of like surreal. I'm literally over 2 years with it, and I still sometimes get into it. I'm like, is this real? Oh, hey, do you see my line disappearing? There's your reminder. Cool, right? So after 11 months with the company, I earned the $50,000 bonus. And I tell people that, one, because it was life-changing, and if I could change anybody's life for the better, then I would. But two, because I am a super average person, okay? I'm not a super salesperson. This is something I never thought I would be doing, but like if I can do it, then you can do it. It's funny because people will say like, oh, I don't know if I can find any more time to do this. And I'm like, we have the same amount of time. Our days are 24 hours long. I didn't find more time, and you don't have to find more time. You just add it into what you're doing already. Like if your Saturday afternoons are spent sitting out by the pool with your kids and you're not willing to give that up, awesome. You shouldn't give that up. You just bring your computer out with you and do your work. And if you can do 20 minutes a day, you can build a successful business. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I had been working 5 or 6 nights a week. That being said, I didn't have a lot of family time. I missed out on a lot of things. I missed out on big events. I missed out on birthdays, weddings, first communions, confirmations. Like I missed baptism. I missed a ton of stuff. People, it's funny, we joke, like people they named my husband Carolyn because he would show up to represent us and they'd be like, oh, Carolyn's here. Because I worked every single Saturday and Sunday for 14 years. And along with missing those big things, like I miss a lot of small things. I miss Saturday afternoon movies. I miss my daughter's softball games. I missed apple picking and pumpkin picking and sledding and like silly things that you would never ask for the day off. I missed homework with the kids. I missed reading to them at bedtime. So like I said, when this opportunity came along, I said, I have nothing to lose. Like I already could use more money and could use more time with my kids. So after a year and a half with Nerium, I was able to retire altogether from bartending. I do this full time, which is really spare time, 20 minutes a day. And it's been pretty awesome it's funny, but it's those little things. I told my daughter that my last day of work, like, Mommy's never going to miss another softball game. So that's pretty much my story. We have like 50 Lexus earners here in the Syracuse area alone, and we've been here for 2.5 years. So it is not just me. I am not one in a million. Like I said, I am just an average person who kind of took a risk and took a shot. So definitely talk to the person who invited you on this call. Get your questions answered. You just never know. If you need a change, if you're not super satisfied with your job, if you want extra grocery money, like for me, my daughter's gymnastics was $200 a month. I said, if I can earn that, that would be awesome. Find out because it's an awesome opportunity. Our products work. And this company has changed my life. And that's honestly why whoever asked you to get on is sharing it with you, because you just never know who's looking for a change. So again, if you guys have questions, you can post it in here, or definitely follow up with the person who asked you to get on, or if you want to chat with me, we can do that too. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys have an awesome night, and maybe I'll talk to you soon.